work fam. So this is the sweetest and thickest yam porridge I have made and tasted in my life, no cap. See, just stick with me. In a few minutes I'll tell you how to make this bowl of deliciousness. Normally I'd use palm oil when I make my porridge, but today I'm using banga extract. So what I'm doing is rinse off the banga, boil it till soft enough, pound it and get the extract from it. But you don't have to go through that stretch. You can just buy banga extract from your supermarket or your stores and mix it and use that. But I want to go through this because I want to try this out. So I'm going to be using the banga extract, crayfish, grounded crayfish. I use a lot of it when I cook. Scotch bonnet, obviously, smoked fish, some bell peppers, some onion, seasoning mix, some salt, and fresh vegetable leaves, and then the yam and plantain. So the first step for this recipe is to put our banga extract into our pot that is on heat. Even if you're buying from supermarket, you're still going to have to boil it. I'm mixing this with water because I need a lot of liquid for this recipe. So if you get banga extract from supermarket, it's 1 part of the extract to 2 parts of water. So 1 cup of extract, 2 cups of water. You're just going to still mix it just like that. So that's the same thing I did here. Then we're going to let this boil for a while and then add the scotch bonnet and the onion. I'm using the banga mix in place of palm oil because of the thickness that it's going to give to this porridge, and the taste is going to add. It's going to be tasting like that banga rice kind of taste, sweet. So after that, I'm going to be adding the yam to the mix. I'm not adding the plantain yet because the plantain is they are ripe plantains, not unripe plantains. If they are unripe plantains, you put them much earlier than I'm going to put my ripe plantains. I'm not adding the ripe plantains with the yam because obviously ripe plantains are softer than yam, so it will just like melt before I take it out. So now I'll add the grounded crayfish, my seasoning mix of choice, and salt to add taste to this yam so that the yam can absorb all of this while it's still getting soft and while it's still boiling, just before I add like my ripe plantain. If you're using unripe plantain, like strong plantain, you can add it the same time you're introducing the yam to the banga extract. So after adding the crayfish, seasoning mix and salt, I'm just going to stir it and close the pot to boil for an extra 3 minutes before we add the ripe plantain. So some people actually use ripe plantain as thickeners for their porridge. So if you want to do that, what you have to just do is cut the plantain in small parts and add it like earlier. Just after you add your yam, you can add the ripe plantain so it can boil and melt and thicken your porridge. But if you're using this banga extract, you don't need to do that at all, because this banga extract is going to add thickness to your porridge. It's going to give it a really great scent. At this point in time, my whole house was already smelling really nice. So now we're going to add the smoked fish to the mix. We're going to boil the ripe plantain in the mix for like 3 minutes maximum because we don't want it to be too boiled. Add the smoked fish, add the bell pepper, stir it very well and let it boil a little bit so the vegetable and the fish can, you know, absorb the sweetness from our liquid, can soak inside. So right now I'm already regretting using this small pot for this porridge because in my mind I'm just cooking for 2 people, so small pot should be enough. But I struggled trying to stir, but at the end of the day I managed to come through. You guys, look at this. It's already looking so good. You can see that it even has like oily parts because, you know, banga red oil comes from banga fruit, so you don't even need to add red oil. There's no need to add the red oil. So just before you take it off the heat, you're going to add the vegetables. This is optional. If you don't want the vegetables, it's fine, you can just cook it like that. I'm adding some vegetables and giving this a really great stir. You can see I'm still struggling trying to turn this pot. It was a bad idea using this small pot. But at the end of the day, you see how good this looks. See how good this looks. It tastes just as nice as it looks. I kid you not. In fact, I should have somebody come and taste my cooking one day. Let me know in the comment section if you want to come and have a good taste of this for the next time I cook. I would send you an invite. So right now the food is ready. We're just going to go and plate it and take pictures and videos of it so I can post on the gram. Meanwhile, I've opened a page for my food and food photography. It's Meals by Ages, so please follow me on Instagram. Also, if you're here and you have not subscribed to this channel, sweetheart, I think this is the best time to subscribe to this channel because you're missing out on a lot. Hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification. If you like this video, if you think this video was nice or helpful, like the video. If you have anything to talk about, let's talk in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what recipe you'd like me to try or you'd like me to post. Just talk to me in the comment section. My ears are itching to hear from you. My eyes are itching to see what you're saying in the comment section. Stay safe, stay woke. You already know that I love you. In case you don't know, I love you. Mwah.